So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. And already we're underway here. Nico Williams looking to penetrate opposition lines. Nico Williams, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
Inter Milan do have a chance to counter here. Oh, there's a probing ball. Aimed beyond the defence. Zielinski. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yamal looking to run onto it. He's got away. This is promising. And the shot! He scored!
What a super start! A total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it.
Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. So, a breakthrough already. Inter Milan, disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. He's shifting through the gears here. Pedri. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Passing nice and neat. Inter Milan applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but, of course, the returns can be terrific. Pedri. Oh, good read. Zielinski.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That looks a good ball through. Di Marco. And he welcomes it in. Taken back almost at once. Oh, this is a... And the shot! He's got a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Zielinski. Fabian Ruiz. Merino. Pedri. Pedri. Mora. Goes in for the header! Goal! Spain! And they're back in front. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
And yes, it's him again. Spain get... Oh, shooting chance! And he hits the net. And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
And that means just one thing. Match ball.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of the goal. What a display, what a player.
Spain take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, that's well seen too. Williams. Merino. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Merino. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Pedri. DiMarco. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Can he get onto this? Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time.
Spain are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say, deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Spain are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1. And the game has already resumed here. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
DiMarco gets across to intercept that. Inter Milan are looking to break at pace. Çalhanoğlu, who's set up 1 goal so far. And it's Damian. DiMarco. Back into the middle. Raya will lay claim to that. Nico Williams. Now Fabian Ruiz. Morata. Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Morata.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Zielinski gets a foot in here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. That's been cut out, well played. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Pass just lacking in accuracy. And the keeper takes decisive action. And here's Yamal. Engages and forces him off the ball. Morata. Can he finish? And more, and more, and more. And the lead is extended still further.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Zielinski! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Thuram. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Now it's Fabian Ruiz. Morata. He has found the way. Can he finish? Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Pedri is there, and he can pick it up. Barella. Nico Williams gets into some space. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Darmian.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well, that has not gone well. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Martinez finds himself offside.
Cambio de jugadores.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Spain do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Pavard calmly anticipates. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, played right into his path. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Correa. Chance to shoot and the finish! And the keeper has done it off. Top stop.
It was the first touch to die for, and it set him up beautifully.
Williams, and he's managed to get free. Shapes to shoot!
Nico Williams, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
There's a no-nonsense tackle. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. He's got the shot away! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss. Bastoni gets over and intercepts. And it's Mkhitaryan. Pedro Porro cuts it out. Fabian Ruiz.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Barella. Oh, that's a key interception. Fabian Ruiz. Oh, it's Morata. It's loose now and they want to get it back. And the referee brings it to a close. Spain pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. Morata on the score sheet 3 times. Very much. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, they say that there's been a bit of a renaissance, Peter, at the number 10 position, and this guy, Çalhanoğlu, is one of the players who has really shone in recent times. He's not the quickest, but both his delivery and his distribution are consistently excellent. And once he starts finding spaces about 5 to 10 yards outside the box, he can be a real handful for any opposition.
OK, interesting. He could be in here. Mkhitaryan. He's had a hit! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's played it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Barella. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Son Heung-min. Can he get onto this? He is through here. Now can he find a finish? Can he put it away? As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
Tottenham have fired themselves in front.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Maddison. Sarr. And here's Son Heung-min. Now it's Son Heung-min.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Now there's a fine ball. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Son Heung-min. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. He's had a shot! Looked to surprise the keeper, but missed the target.
Well, the correct option was taken in the circumstances. The correct execution wasn't.
And it's Mkhitaryan. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Kulusevski. Kulusevski proves just a little bit too strong. He's in plenty of space here.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Martinez. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Sarr. Tottenham looking to pass their way through. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. You can run on to that. Stefan de Vrij. Tottenham are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Sarr. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Mkhitaryan. Dimarco. Barella.
Dimarco really added the width there, thanks to his willingness to make them.
It's Mkhitaryan! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Barella. And here's Thuram.
Thuram really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Maddison. That is lovely. Barella. And there's the end of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
A lead that's fully justified for me. They've shown some excellent counter-attacking now, and it's paying dividends.
Tottenham head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. So we're just settling back into this second half. Tottenham carrying a one-goal lead. And here's Thuram. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Bastoni kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Great hit! He's got a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And it's Son Heung-min. That's a nicely measured pass. Thuram is onto it in a flash. Van de Ven. Passing is crisp and sharp. Maddison! And trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Barella. Now it's Zielinski. He's got away. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Spread neatly. And he's managed to get free. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
The attendance to this
Pavard
match
did
was
just about enough to come out on top there.
29,950.
Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Thuram. Little pass back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Çalhanoğlu. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Now it's Kulusevski. Kulusevski tries making a foray down the right. He's shifting through the gears here. Now it's Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Inter clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And here's Thuram. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Sarr. Çalhanoğlu! And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Thuram. Great position. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, what has happened here? Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Martinez. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Barella. Zielinski.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Son Heung-min. There's no... It's Son Heung-min! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
Barella. Now it's Martinez.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Kulusevski. Now it's Son
There will be
Heung-min.
1 minute added time.
There'll be a minute of stoppage time. Mkhitaryan. And the referee brings it to a close. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Johnson claiming the Man of the Match award. Well, this really is the fixture of all fixtures in Italian football. The game that means everything, the game that is everything. Don't even pretend to know what happens next. It is time to abandon all reason, to forget form, just to lose yourself in the hour or two of this mayhem between the two Milan sides, and whatever will be at the end of it all. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The Milan derby, one of the most eagerly anticipated games in the world. Yet another edition of this never-ending rivalry, Jim.
Well, Peter, a derby with over a century of history and two huge institutions. It's a game, no matter what the dynamic or the significance, has always been a really highly charged affair that's utterly unmissable, and I expect this one to be no different.
We have already started here. It's us or them. Always has been, always will be.
Well, having experience of games like this, Peter, getting the balance right between aggression and discipline is always key. Yeah, of course you want to make your presence felt, but not for the wrong reasons.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Spread out to the left. Mkhitaryan. Keeper sees it all the way. And it's Loftus-Cheek. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, this guy, Theo Hernandez, comes from a family with great pedigree, although he's a very different player to his old...
Tries a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Out to the right. Chukwueze. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Tomori. Loftus-Cheek. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Thuram. Hernandez kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Chukwueze. He is through here. Zielinski. Barella. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Mkhitaryan. Martinez gives it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Barella. Now this could be a chance. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
DiMarco. Stefan de Vrij. Kyle Walker. And Reinders. And here's Abraham. Abraham. And that is one way to get his defending done.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
They've played it short. Terrific header! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Fofana. Pressure coming in from all directions. Calhanoglu.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
He welcomes it in. Calhanoglu. Martinez. Oh, what a mistake! Half an hour played now. He's not got that quite right. Loftus-Cheek. Chukwueze. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Closing in on goal. Now can he find a finish? He's got away. Big chance! Thuram. Now it's Martinez. No, that's been intercepted. And that's put paid to a promising move. Picked out brilliantly. Well, now it's a race for the ball. He's had it. Has a go! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Mkhitaryan. Zielinski. Martinez. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, it's Mkhitaryan. No luck with that dink over the top. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Now it's Chukwueze. He's found the way through. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Rafael Leao is flagged offside. Pavard.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Barella. Can he latch on to this? Martinez. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. So there was the first half.
Milan ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can...
Thuram! And it's a goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb. Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the train.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mkhitaryan. That's a little off target. Zielinski. No, he's not getting past him there. Rafael Leao! Oh, glorious! That is a special one! A finish of true class! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Milan grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Çalhanoğlu, who saw this coming? Milan have come back from the very brink. Inter Milan finding their passes. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Inter clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And here's Abraham. Reinders. Now it's Abraham. Chance! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Abraham deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
DiMarco. Now it's Chukwueze. Reinders. Abraham. Inter Milan can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
In with the challenge. He can run onto that. He's onside. He could be in here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Reinders. Loftus-Cheek. Kyle Walker. Pass somewhat off target. DiMarco. And it's Calhanoglu. Rafael Leao. 75 minutes played. Shot could be on, and he's managed to get free.
Milan merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
He's found a way through. Tomori, and it's Loftus-Cheek. It's Fofana. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Stefan de Vrij.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Thiaw promptly onto that, and that is that. Loftus-Cheek. Rafael Leao. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well-timed, excellent interception. Calhanoglu. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now this could be... Loftus-Cheek! Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it!
Milan clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score, which the ball was recovered.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Milan complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet. Milan certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Now it's Rafael Leao. Reinders. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. No way through. João Felix. And here's Pulisic. Great ball, and he's in here. And there goes the final whistle. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. The end of the game. Reflections?
Milan really were...
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Paris Saint-Germain, Inter de Milan.
And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. No, that was never going to make it. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Hernandez spots it and intercepts. And the counter-attack could be on for Paris Saint-Germain. He's got away. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And the pass is intercepted. Ooh, played through for the wide man. Martinez has given away a free kick. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. He's hit it long, but astray. It's come through, and he's had a quick look inside. Terrific header! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, we have a very exciting player here, Peter, in the shape of Kvaratskhelia.
Gonzalo Ramos! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! The vision wonderful, the technique perfect.
The skill and the confidence was just brilliant, and he showed both a quick head and even quicker feet.
Inter Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Dumfries. Quarter of an hour played. Thuram. Inter Milan applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline.
Thuram! And that should get the job done. Dumfries. That is lovely. He's played it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Çalhanoğlu. Donnarumma catches it safely. Lee Kang-in. Now it's Lee Kang-in. He's found a way through. Lee Kang-in. Lee Kang-in! They've done it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
So that's two now without reply.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And he's intervened well there. And it's Mkhitaryan. Chance here to counter. DiMarco. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, he's found support out wide. Lee Kang-in. That's good play. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. It's a really well-measured ball. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Zielinski. Barella. No way through there. Paris Saint-Germain looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Kimpembe. And he welcomes it in. And the shot's on here. Zielinski. And he's managed to get free. Zielinski concedes a free kick for that. Zielinski, he's through here, and he was alert to it. Vitinha. Dumfries. Here's Zielinski. Dumfries. Barella in acres of space out wide. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Oh, well played. Now that pass has been well intercepted. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Paris Saint-Germain are heading into the break very happy with how it's gone so far. And we're already back up and running after half-time. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Vitinha, big chance! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
A case now of complete control. Oh, nicely intercepted. The message is clear, none shall pass. He's shifting through the gears here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And the counter is on. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And here's Kvaratskhelia. He's picked his way through. Dumfries simply refused to be outdone there. Vitinha! Just too high.
Paris Saint-Germain certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Barella. Martinez.
Paris Saint-Germain are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
And the ball is out of play. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Dumfries making good progress on the right-hand side. Barella. Fabian Ruiz. He's played him through. He's onside. Oh, that's fabulous. Barella. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Zielinski.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Fabian Ruiz. Oh, no question, that's a foul.
Changement.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Arnautovic. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Arnautovic. Çalhanoğlu. Lovely ball and a real chance now. He's tried one! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Aims beyond the defence. Çalhanoğlu. DiMarco. Arnautovic. Hernandez kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Lee Kang-in providing an outlet on that flank. He is through here. Sommer did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Kimpembe makes the interception. Fabian Ruiz. Darmian did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Hakimi cuts out the pass. Not the most accurate pass. No, that's been intercepted. Darmian wins the duel this time. DiMarco. Lee Kang-in.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
In with the challenge. Bastoni defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Just 5 minutes remaining now.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Darmian. Barella. Gets his pass away. Fires it in low.
Inter really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
So that's it. It is all over. Paris Saint-Germain can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. And as you can see, we've already started here. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. De Vrij calmly anticipates. That looks a good ball through. And that's a superb pass. Has a go! He's delivered all right!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Zielinski. It is a corner. Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for us. And a header! It's gone in, and it is an own goal!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Shifted upfield. Barella. Strokes it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Koopmeiners unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, what has happened here? He's shifting through the gears here. Thuram tries a shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Corner number 2 then. And he gets rid in a hurry. And now they can spring out of defence. Gets a good foot in there. Vlahovic. Bastoni cuts out the pass. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. DiMarco gets over and intercepts. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. Now it's Zielinski. Just eases him off the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Pinches it off him. And that's definitely not his best. Koopmeiners. He's through here. Plenty to aim at. And the shot! Martinez. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Zielinski. Kelly spots it and intercepts. And they're quick to get it back. Douglas Luiz. Where? Koopmeiners. Mkhitaryan. Stood up well to him there. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Zielinski. Where? Done delicately. So nearly the perfect ball. Çalhanoğlu. Mkhitaryan. He's in plenty of space here. Thuram. Great hit! That carried quite a threat. Where? Where? Gives it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Always onto this. Goes in for the header! They've scored!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Thuram is onto this. Oh, strongly challenged there. And the half-time whistle goes. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix in what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2-1 the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more.
OK, apart from the obvious mishap, it's been a good half. They're still in the driving seat.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
This is good pressing. They're not short on bodies. He's found a way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And for a moment, you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal. Thuram towering forward here. Oh, good read. That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's intervened well there. Vlahovic. being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Yildiz. Coop Miners. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Vlahovic on 2 now and looking for 3. And the finish! He has done it! 2 to the good! They have breathing space!
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Douglas Luiz. Coop Miners. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Thuram. No, that's been intercepted. Coop Miners. Where? Vlahovic. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Heads it! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they are pulling clear here. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. He's got 4. That is remarkable. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. So now the difference is 3. Kolumuani. McKennie.
This is what good chemistry is all about. Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That's been cut out, well played. Dumfries, and that could set him on his way. Oh, great ball! Correa! In he goes again! And that's been won straight back. Kalulu. Kolumuani. Was Coop Miners. Oh, and he's through the middle! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Coop Miners. And he's picked out the run. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. It's a throw-in. Çalhanoğlu wins the duel this time.
Vlahovic really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, that's well spotted. Çalhanoğlu. And that has left him in a heap. And it's Correa. Douglas Luiz.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Arnautovic, and he welcomes it in. Oh, that's fabulous. And that is that. So a real show.